Hi, I'm Rhonda from Katy, Texas, 746-044. We're going to put a hitch on this Toyota Sienna today.
You will need the tools seen here to complete this installation.
It didn't come with a underbody, so you're going to save several steps. But because of that, we also need to make sure we clean out the underside. There are 6 holes on the total, 3 on the driver's side and 3 on the passenger side. You got 1, 2, and 3. We're just gonna take the cleaner and clean them out real quick, make sure that there's no debris up in there because it didn't have the cover on it. So now we're over here on the passenger side. In order to be able to clean those, we are going to have to remove the muffler bracket. It's going to just put some soap on here. Take our nice little tool, just push on it. It's going to slide right off. Now that it's dropped down, I can get my hands in there. With our little cleaner, slide it up in here. Make sure that we get all the trash and everything out of those holes so that the bolts will go up in there nice and smooth. All right. Here at U-Haul, we have this nice U-Haul hitch jack that makes it easier for us to lift the hitch up into place. If you're by yourself, you will need a second person to be able to secure the hitch up there so that you can make sure you can have the weight. Okay, we're going to just slide it in. Make sure we get over the muffler on the muffler side first. I'm going to go ahead and crank it into place. And we're just going to verify that it's lined up with the holes. And we're good on this side. Let's just check the other side real quick. Make sure that the hitch isn't bent or any other problems at all. And this side looks good. So you want to look underneath here and make sure your holes are lined up so that you can verify that the bolts will be able to slide up in there easily. We're going to need to crank this up a little bit so that it lines up better. A little bit more snug. That's perfect. Now we can take our bolts and just put them in. And there's 3 on the passenger side and 3 on the driver's side. Okay, so we're going to take our bolt and we're going to put it in the washer so that the teeth are up, so that when you torque it down, that it'll lock into place. So we're going to install the 3 on the passenger side first. You may need to pull down on the muffler to just be able to get your hand in there. And because we've cleaned it out, they're going to go in nice and smooth. Okay. And you want to hand tighten them first to ensure that they all start. By hand tightening them, you know that the bolts are going in smooth, so that when you actually tighten them with your electric drill, that you won't have any cross threading. Okay, so I've got them all in there pretty tight. We're going to go ahead and do the driver's side now. Now on these hitches, the holes are oval. That makes it so much easier because once you've tightened it a little bit on that side, you have space to be able to pull the hitch towards you or push it back to line up your holes so that you'll be able to get a smooth, true line up with your bolt. So you want to make sure that you have your bolt and that your washers are facing up with the teeth up so that when you torque them, that they'll lock into place. And you're just going to put your 3 in on the Driver's side, make sure your holes are lined up. Again, you want to get them hand tight before you tighten everything into place. Nice and smooth. If you feel that they're going in too hard, start over. You definitely don't want to cross thread the bolts. And by hand tightening them, it makes it so much easier when you go ahead and hit it with the drill. You don't have to worry about cross threading them as well. All right, so we're going to get our drill and our 19 socket and our extension. Lock everything into place. We're just going to do a smooth, straight Right, now we're going to do the other side. Now we're on the muffler side, so you may have to see that you have to have a little push. You're just going to make sure it's secure onto the bolt. Come on down, go to the next one. You can move your muffler over by your hand, secure and make sure that the socket is securely onto the bolt. Last one. Now that we're done with tightening them, we're going to go ahead and move the jack assembly out of the way. Make sure you loosen your pressure. Oh, get the pressure off. We're going to take the 19 millimeter and we're going to torque these down at 79. Start at the front. Make sure you're secure. When you heard that click, you know that they're tight. Down in here, second one. Make sure it's on there correct, it's nice and secure. Let me just get it tight. So we got the last one. I'm gonna just tighten it and done. I'm on the passenger side now. I'm gonna reach up in. Make sure your socket is over your bolt completely. Got it. You want to make sure that you get it all the way so that it definitely, you get that torque on there. You want to make sure that none of them are going to come loose. So even though you seem like you haven't tightened it enough, you want to just keep going until it finally gets that last click. You want to make sure your socket's on your bolt. Got it. All right. You want to make sure that you take the pressure off of your torque wrench. You always want to set it back to 0. Get that out of the way. I'm going to put this muffler back on. There's a little bit of soap over the holes on the ends. Always makes it slide on there a lot easier. You just push it on up. Okay, so now we have the lube on there. You just line up your holes. Once you have your holes lined up, you just push back with your thumbs and done. Muffler all back into place. So we're finished with our hitch. We have a 2-inch receiver with the nice collar. We have the 5/8 hole for the pin, and we have the 2 holes for the chains so that they can be secured by a U-Haul trailer. And this vehicle is rated for 4,500 pounds max gross weight and 675 pounds gross tongue weight, which is where you put the weight onto the actual ball. So now you're ready to be able to hook up to a bike rack, a basket, or any U-Haul trailer and tow it anywhere in the United States or Canada. Thanks for watching.
To learn more about the products seen in this video, or to schedule an installation by a U-Haul Hitch professional, visit us online today at uhaulhitches.com.